it going, everybody? This is Chris here at Thriving and Vibing. We're about to get into a video of us making a last-minute trip down to Galveston, Texas. We went over to the Bolivar Peninsula, and let me just start this video by saying, it doesn't matter what you plan on doing. If something's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong, alright? We had issues with the Swellpro drone. We had camera issues, audio issues. A buddy shot a lot of this footage in 120 frames per second for the slow-mo, so it didn't get any audio, but we fixed everything. Don't worry. We fixed everything. But with that said, everything doesn't have to be perfect. Plan a last-minute trip. Be sporadic. Hit up your friends. Go do something that you want to do. Don't just stay at home. Don't just stay, unless you're watching these videos. Then you can stay at home. But nonetheless, let's get into this video. So what better way to start the morning? It's about 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. But we haven't eaten. So obviously we gotta fuel up and hydrate for the day. We gotta make sure that we're ready to go. So I know what you're doing. You're looking at that delicious beer on my lip. And I know. Go out, go get you a cold one. But while we're doing that, let's cut up some chicken.
Our next bait is going for a shark. Let's do it.
So chicken probably isn't the best or the most known, but Maikel was determined. He was 100% dead set on catching a shark on some chicken.
What is it? It's gonna be the winner for today. You're gonna catch a shark.
So here we are. We're using that Swellpro drone to lift this chicken leg up. So a lot of people ask others how the chicken crossed the road, but no one asks how it got in the middle of the ocean. So after flying out a chicken leg, and honestly it didn't go well, but we ended up rigging up a piece of crab. Don't judge me. Have you ever been put in the position everyone looks at you and is like, yeah, obviously you know what you're doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never rigged up crab. And then we started having issues with the drone, but luckily RJ came in clutch.
There you go.
Dang! Dang!
Good double, buddy. All right, he hanged it up.
All right, y'all. So if y'all can even hear over this wind, that's the second fish of the day. Obviously, still a catfish, but that just means that hopefully one of the bigger baits catches something soon. We'll see. So up until this point, we caught one catfish right whenever we got there. Then RJ ended up catching another one, like y'all just saw. So I threw out another line. We kept messing with that drone. Anyone that else has had issues with the Swellpro and the bait release, go ahead and comment below. You'll see it coming up here. But right here, I'm just explaining that it's a lot easier to hook that bottom loop onto the leg of the Spudnik weight. That way you have a smaller package. Not like anyone wants a smaller package usually, but this is the only case. Alright, this is the only case. So right here you can see it's just not fully engaging, and this was a pain in the butt. With that said, whenever it does fly, it's cool. It works. We're happy. We're glad that we have it. But whenever that bait release, I mean, you just there was a couple times it just like dropped the bait, 150 yards out. So that was cool, I guess. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's just that same Swellpro drone that we were just talking about. But as you can see, it does fly, and like I said, whenever it flies, we do enjoy it. But so we're using a rod that I got off of Facebook Marketplace for like 20 bucks. Pretty heavy duty. And then the reel, because all my other reels are like 5,000 series, I got this. It was like $90 at Bass Pro. It's the Offshore Angler Seafire. Needless to say, it looks cool. I mean, just look at that. Look, just look at it. Won't you just look at it? But it's getting returned. You can see that clicker on the side. Again, it just wasn't fully engaging. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Chris, you're in a sandy environment. Yeah, but this stuff is meant for this, So it's hard for me to be lenient because all my Penn and Daiwa things, no issues. I fly to Florida, we fish here in Texas, everything. But anyways, and no issues. But anyways. So we're throwing out the last bait. It's towards the end of the day. We're about to start doing flips because back in the day we were all cheerleaders. That's how we met. But let's finish this video.
Cruising down the highway under neon lights, I see the skyline, feeling so alive. The bass is bumping, beats in the ride. I'm going home, but tonight we thrive. I'm going home, but I'm taking my time. The city's calling, going in my mind. Hands on the wheel, but my soul's in the sky. I'm going home, but I'm ready to fly.